What I think is special or unique about Edmondson Village, other than the fact that it's city life with suburban charm, are its neighbors.
So you kind of get a suburban feel, sort of maybe even a country feel, but we're right here in the city. I'm David McDonald of Glen Allen Drive in Hunting Ridge. Hunting Ridge is one of the neighborhoods that is usually defined by the looser used term Edmondson Village.
Hunting Ridge was developed in the 1920s. At that time it was kind of the outer edge of suburban development. And the way people reached a place like Hunting Ridge typically was by the streetcar. That had also been even more true for the neighborhoods just down the way, just down the Edmondson Avenue Hill.
Most of these houses are 4-bedroom houses, so that was a big thing back then. Ooh, these houses are so large. We could raise our families there, and many of the families are able to boast that they have raised at least 3 generations in each of these houses.
This neighborhood is amazing because it's just inside the city limits, and yet it's very quiet, very secluded, very walkable, and very green. And green was really important. It borders the largest urban park in the east, Glens Falls-Lincoln Park, so that's a real plus. I hike and bike there, so does my wife, so that's been a real asset.
We are 2 blocks from the park, so that makes a very interesting backdrop. You can enjoy as the seasons change, not just now where the leaves are falling in fall, but also when spring comes. And you start to see the trees and the flowers bloom again. It's a totally different backdrop.
Edmondson Village has its own little secret, a well-kept secret. On Wildwood Parkway, we have cherry blossom trees. Every April, the same time that you have the cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C., we have our own cherry blossoms right here in Edmondson Village, and they're simply beautiful.
My wife and I were really looking for an urban neighborhood and hopefully a neighborhood with some diversity. As you know, Baltimore was a very segregated city, had been for many years. Most neighborhoods were all white or all black. This was a neighborhood that really had begun to experience diversity and had done it in a very stable way.
We're diverse racially, we're diverse along age lines, we're diverse along sexual orientation, and everybody gets along.
Edmondson Village Shopping Center, as a point of history, was the first shopping center ever. It was opened in 1947, and we had first-class stores there.
The Edmondson Village Shopping Center was an attraction to us. There not only was the shopping center, but at that time there were 2 anchor department stores, very walkable distance. When that was built in 1947, expanded a little bit later, it was really the ultimate. It was, I like to say, it was the harbor place of the day.
And in addition to the shopping center, that's a community gathering place, also the church is here. We've got several. We've got Hunting Ridge Presbyterian, we've got St. William of York, we've got St. Bartholomew's, which are the closest ones. And there's some others that are along the periphery that serve the community as well.
The bells at St. Bernardine seems to always know how you're feeling that day or what you need to hear. I wake up to that glorious sound every morning, you know. It's just wonderful.
What's also unique about Edmondson Village is the fact that we have some heroes, but we also have sheroes. And our sheroes are 4 grandmothers who worked diligently for 5 years or more to get our new Edgewood Lyndhurst Recreation Center. They worked, they raised money, they went downtown to the mayor's office. They would not take no for an answer, and they did what they needed to do to have this new recreation center built.
I just feel good, but I didn't do this by myself. I was just one of 4, and after that, one or many that contributed.
And all in all, they did this to save the children. This was their mission. The rec center was their vision. And now our children are coming here. They're safer than being on the street. Also, our seniors are coming here now.
The center is so nice. We get together, we eat together, we dance, and we just have a lot of fun.
On Thursdays, we have game day. We either play bingo or we have Keno. We have a light fair. Sometimes it's not so light. And it's just a good thing for a lot of women just to get out.
Now we're finding out that the next generation, our third generation of children, are coming back to Edmondson Village. They want to live here, they want to buy homes here, and they're working with the community association to help make improvements in the community.
I do see a big change in Edmondson Village, but I also see a big change coming. We have so many people that are really anxious to get Edmondson Village back to the community that it once was. And I do foresee that coming. It's a slow process, but I do see it happening. I do see it happening.
We are doing our best to keep Edmondson Village cleaner, greener, a safe place to live, work, and play.